But truthfully, y'all, I really enjoy being a mom. I think for me, the hardest part right now is just when I have to work. That's my 1 year old. So that's why I chose to kind of start taking content creating seriously because my husband, he's an active duty soldier, as I mentioned before, and we travel a lot, y'all. That also means that he can get deployed almost at any time. I had to go through a deployment last year without him, and it was very shortly after I suffered postpartum depression with my third baby. So now I really don't want to do that again. I think we all want the financial freedom. We all want the freedom to do what we want to do. It's not that I don't want to like work. Y'all, excuse my pillow over there. My kids tore it up, of course. But like, I really just don't want to have to keep working so hard. And if you really knew what I do for a living, you'll be like, girl, you just sit at a computer and I work from home. So don't get me wrong. I'm very blessed and highly favored. However, y'all, when I was pregnant, I still had to work. And I had to balance my 1 and my 2 year old as well as my 7 year old. Like all the loading them in and out of the car, going to pick my daughter up from school, etc., etc. On top of still trying to balance being a wife, a mother, a everything else, y'all. So it's not easy, but by God's grace, I've been able to make it pretty well, y'all. Truthfully, I'm very proud of myself. But with that being said, content creating is one of those things that I feel like gives you that financial freedom and time with your kids. Time with my children is very important to me, and also like being able to do things like this, y'all. I get exhausted. Like by the end of this video, I'm super tired, right? But I have my husband, thank God for that. And we really cherish time with our children. Y'all look how he grabbed her. But we cherish the time with them. We want to make sure that they are, taken care of truthfully. Like I can spend this time to wash hair. Right then I didn't feel like it. I said, no, ma'am. But even if I needed to, like I want to be able to move around when I want to. So God placed on my heart to become an entrepreneur, and it's gonna look very different. Yeah. But I'm following him and I'm trusting that he's gonna get us through this season and the next coming seasons, however that's gonna look for us. Thankfully, I have a 5 week old that's not too much of a crybaby, y'all, but that does not mean I'm not exhausted. She hates cold things, like she hates taking a bath. So I had to give her a wipe down because she actually has like a slight cold coming on anyway. All of them are pretty much sick. Then we get into my 2 year old. She is in terrific twos. My 7 year old, Araya, again. And there's Amira, my 1 year old, y'all. And I hope this video gave y'all more insight on me because at the end I was so tired, y'all. I literally had to throw in the towel. Good night.